are the group 3.
And for our performance task in Miss Mary Jo Cortez, we are gonna conduct a interview. We are honored to talk to Ma'am Nobel Gabon about her journey through adolescence life and personal experience. Let's get started. An interview is a purposeful, structured conversation.
It isn't just a casual chat. It is a formal exchange where one person asks specific questions to gather information.
And I have a question for you, ma'am, for the interview, ma'am. And first question, growing up, where did you grow up and what can you say about your childhood back then?
Back then, life was hard. Both of us were very and both of them had to move where we had gone. So, as a child, it was really hard for me to answer. And you're not going to continue the language. And that time, the percentage was everything. So, it was a hard time adjusting with new environment. People and new cultures. Since I grew up in Manila and then we had to move to
Same question, what is your memorable experience during your youth days or teenagers ng adolescence na explain in Filipino pwede naman?
Okay, so when I was in high school, I used to be a working student. I was assigned at the library. So I needed to juggle work at the same time studies. But I was thankful because of that. I became a much responsible person and that pushed me to strive harder. So when I entered university, I was still a working student and in God's grace, I was able to finish university even I was a working student.
And about your school life, ma'am, what was your favorite subject when you were studying NYU?
My favorite subject back then was Aralan, but I was surprised that I majored in English. And because of that teacher that I had when I was in university, she influenced me to take up English. Because of her, even Aralan was my favorite subject. It turned out and it eventually became English, and now I'm an English teacher.
Yes. And same question, ma'am. What was the most challenging part of being a student back then, ma'am?
It was challenging back then since there was no technology. We really had to go to the library to research, to check our assignments. Unlike today, you have all the luxury of just using the internet, just clicking your pad, how would you call that? Your keyboards, and you can see all the answers. Way back then, you really have to go to the library, search all the books just to find the answers to your assignment.
And about your family and friends, ma'am, how was your relationship with your family during your adolescence?
We were a close-knit family because we had to go through life's difficulties. As a family, we were able to share all the hardships, the trials, and even the triumphs. Because of that, family served as my inspiration to be the best version of myself.
And second question, ma'am, what was the most challenging part of being a student back then, ma'am? That my question before, ma'am. And now the second question, ma'am, did you go through any challenging with your friends or family?
Knowing my family and my friends, I didn't have any hard time since both of them became my support system in order for me to finish my studies. So they were there during my ups and downs. So that's one thing that I am grateful of.
And about your dreams and aspirations, first question, what were your dreams when you were young?
When I was young, I wanted to become a lawyer, but opportunity and money did not permit me to do so. So instead, I shifted to Bachelor of Arts, thinking that eventually I would become a lawyer, but it did not happen. But still, there was no regret because still, I'm a teacher and I'm happy with my job dealing with students like.
And second question, ma'am, if you were given a chance to go back then in time, what would you want to change or do again in your adolescence?
If I could turn back time, I would still want to undergo the same challenges, the same hardships because of them, I became a stronger person. Because of those, I was able to fulfill my dreams. So I would not want to change anything from those.
And Cynthia, ma'am, for my last question, ma'am, what advice can you give to the younger generation?
I told you that before, as well as your classmates, that it is not easy. Kumbaga, hindi sala kung natawo ka ng pigado. Pero sala mo kung mapatay ka ng pigado ng Jaco. And again, do not learn from your own mistake. Instead, learn from others' mistakes.
And thank you, ma'am, for this interview, ma'am. And thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope you understand something about adolescence and that you can apply it to yourself. Visit Picas of Ma'am Laudy Arabon. Share your experience about your adolescence.